up, everybody? It is Zombie Nerd 420, and I am bringing you my top 5 location mods for Skyrim Remastered PS4 Edition. Now, first off, we will be doing the Hunter's Treehouse, created by Sierra 7. This makes my number 5 mod. Okay, so here we are at the treehouse. As you see, it's got a great view of Whiterun. You can kind of see a little bit of High Hrothgar, but not a whole lot, unfortunately. But it makes my number 5 on the list because of the view that it's got. And again, here is that view. You got nice mountains right there, and then thanks to the tree, you can't really see Whiterun, but a nice view of Whiterun. So let's go inside. Now inside there's not a whole lot. There's a bunch of chests, some with gold, some with nothing. What's interesting about this is the Treehouse Journal. Basically, this journal tells you where to find a key, or kind of gives you a hint that there is a key somewhere. Underneath the bed you can actually see a chest, and that chest is what the key goes to. And unfortunately, I was not able to find the key, so I cannot show you what exactly is in this chest that requires one. So, we will be moving on here shortly to the number 4 mod on my list, which is Princess Riverwood, I believe, created by Princess_Stomper. Now, it did take me a little while to find this house, because I wasn't too sure where exactly it was. So you will see me go to house for a minute. It is actually called the Ivy Cottage. So next time, just get onto your local map and look for Ivy Cottage if you've downloaded this mod and you can't find it. And now it's not a bad little house. It's got your ground floor and then a basement. Your house is a little bit in the water, but that shouldn't hurt the structure. Hopefully, anyways. And the inside. Ta-da! This is the inside. And again, not a whole lot here. The reason I like this mod is because it's just a nice little house in Riverwood for you. You know, why not have a house in every little place? Plus, you have your arcane enchanter, you have your alchemy lab, and then you got a bunch of things in jars. And now, I have noticed modders have been putting this in. You cannot take that gold. I have tried hundreds of times. Cannot take it, unfortunately. And yeah, that's pretty much about it for this mod. I did notice one little thing that bothered me, and that's this. You cannot go in this little spot for some reason, but that's okay because it's still on the list. Number 4, actually. And now, moving on to number 3 on the list is Castle Ragnar. Just a shit ton of NPCs, not a whole lot outside, as you see. And again, not even a whole lot inside. The reason it made number 3 on my list is because it's one of the bigger mods, location mods that I had checked out. Now, you get a bar. There's a couple merchants here as well. Maurice is a merchant. Oh, excuse me. And again, just not a whole lot even here. There's places for people to sleep. There's mannequins in other places, I believe. And again, there's just not a whole lot here. Not as much as I was expecting. I did fast forward all of these clips because this video would have been about twice as long if I hadn't, and unfortunately it won't let me record throughout the entire video. And so that's pretty much about it for Castle Ragnar. It made number 3 because it is impressive, but not as impressive as some of the next ones. Number 2 is Hunter's Cabin of Riverwood, created by Travlaney. Travlaney, thank you for this mod, actually. I quite enjoyed this because it forces you to go out to Embershard Mine to get the key in order to unlock the door. Now, I've already gone into the mine and gotten the key and everything, so I am not going to be showing you that. This is it. One floor, ground floor house. It's got a bunch of neat skeletons of animals. It's got a giant stuffed bear, giant moose heads all over the place, and it's just a nice little place to call home, I guess, outside of Riverwood. Sorry, guys, I am fighting a cold right now, so you may hear me sniffle and cough quite a bit, actually. Next, you have a cage that you can put prisoners in. Say somebody tries to rob you, you can just, oh, hey, you, stop, get in there. And that's pretty much about it. I will be showing you the exit to Ember Shard Mine, actually, because it's right outside of your house. You can actually almost see it from your house, and it is right here. Ta-da! And that is it for, what did I say, number 2? Yes. And there is the Hunter's Cabin Key, of course. And now moving on to number 1 is Skyfall Estate. Now this mod was definitely my favorite. There's a lot of, I feel like that they put a lot of detail into it. And Skyfall Estate Light was created by LD50365. So LD, thank you very much for this, because you have made the number 1 spot on my top 5 mods. Because I feel like a lot of the texture and everything, a lot of the details were paid very great attention to. Now, as you see, you have a stable and there is a horse. Its name is Onyx. And this is the outside of Skyfall Estate. Pretty basic, I guess. I love the porch, actually. It's such a huge porch. I mean, you got a little gardening area on the side, and then if you look, you actually also have a basement door to get to. And you actually find that key somewhere in the house in a strong box, I believe. And yes, sometimes the loading does take a little while. That's another reason why I sped up this video. Now, look at the floor. Look at that. I love the floor itself because it's so detailed. He didn't do what most other modders do and you just use bigger planks of wood. He used the little tiny strips. Now, as you've seen, there was a library. This is your dining room with your stones, and then on the other side, you have all your, oh, son of a bitch, why can't I ever remember this word? Altars for your gods. But yeah, just a nice, very nice big dining room. Then you have a nice little lounge area, and here is your kitchen. I like the kitchen because it's nice and spacey. It's not overcrowded or anything like a lot of them that you will see. Now let's check the upstairs. Odd. Anyways, you have your arcane enchanter, and then on the other side you have your potions. And then you're able to search your ingredients too, and there's nothing in any of them. This is the master bedroom. You have your amulet, you have books and stuff like that, and then in this strong box, that is the trapdoor key to the thing that we've seen outside. And now this is just another little bedroom for your kids, maybe, for followers, and here is the bathroom. I love the fact that people are putting bathrooms into these mods because, look, there is a sink. Okay, you might not have seen it because I moved pretty quickly through here. And again, just another place for people to sleep. Let's go check out the downstairs now. Downstairs is mostly all mannequins. You have your smithing area, and then dragon priest masks, dragon claws. You have a place for your staves, for your Daedric artifacts and weapons. And yeah, it's mostly just used for storage, really. I mean, look at all these mannequins. Yes, there is a bit of a light texture glitch, as you can see right there. Those kind of little glitches don't bother me because it's all about how well the house is put together. And this one is definitely number 1 on the list because they put this house together very well, I think. And then you even got another little room full of other shit, even a staff enchanter as well. Now we're actually going to check out the basement. The basement is mostly all mannequins. Right here is your door to Skyrim. And yes, mannequins and display cases. That is all that's really about here, unfortunately. Another reason this makes my number one mods is because of the next room I am about to show you. You have a bar and a pool. And I just fucking love that. That is awesome. You have a nice giant fucking pool, and then unfortunately though, there's no bar keep, which would be even better, but you still got a bar and a pool. So that's about it for my top 5 video of location mods, guys. I want to thank you very much for watching. This video is about to end. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe. If you've been here before, hit that like button. And again, just a quick shout out to all the modders that I have talked about today. You guys did great, and thank you all for watching.